In this video, I'm going to show you how you could save almost £100,000 towards your retirement or your future self whilst you've got a mortgage. Now, this might sound crazy, but it's definitely possible. And of course, the amount that you can save will depend on a few factors. The mortgage amount, which you can see here on the screen, the interest rate, and the mortgage term. Of course, the higher the mortgage amount, the higher the interest rate, and the higher the mortgage term, the more you could actually save or shave off that through something that we call overpayments. Now, I'm sure you understand the idea of making overpayments, but you might not be aware of how you can do this or what's actually allowed when you've got a mortgage. Now, this is something I go through with all of my clients when we're going through the process because the results can be amazing. And ultimately, all you're doing is preventing money that would have gone to the bank in interest and redirecting it back to your future self. So I'm going to show you how this works. So to break this down very quickly in the next couple of minutes, we've taken a mortgage amount of £300,000. We've got an interest rate of 4.85%, which if you've got a 10% deposit as of now when I'm making this video, that is what you could roughly get for most people on a 5-year fixed rate. That would be the cheapest lender for a foreign national as of today. Of course, that changes. On a mortgage term of 35 years, this would be a monthly payment of £1,485. So, for example, this might be a property of about, let's say, £340,000. You've got 40k deposit, so you need a £300,000 mortgage. Now, that's great, and these monthly payments, say, are affordable for you, and you might be able to stretch a bit more. So you have a couple of options. You could reduce the mortgage term and have a higher payment. But what you might look at doing is keep that mortgage term at 35 years, and then that gives you a lower committed monthly payment. So that means if you ever had less income, maybe you've done less overtime that month, for example, then it wouldn't be as much of a problem because your monthly committed payment is lower. But what you can do is look at the figures. So £300,000 mortgage debt, 35-year mortgage term, 4.85% interest rate. If you made a £200 a month payment over that 35-year term, you would save in interest alone £92,920, and this would actually clear the debt almost 9 years earlier. So you would actually be paying off your mortgage instead of 35 years, you'd be paying it off in about 26 years and 8 months. And that's just if you made those £200 a month in overpayments. Now, at the beginning of the mortgage, the amount you can make in overpayments is a lot higher, and that reduces as the mortgage goes down. And this is because the amount you can make in overpayments without incurring what we call an early repayment charge is about 10% normally with most lenders. So 10% of the remaining loan. So of course that gets smaller as the mortgage goes down. At the beginning, this isn't a problem. Towards the end, we might just have to be a bit smarter of when you make the overpayments. So maybe waiting until the end of a fixed period and making a lump sum instead. But this is definitely possible. And this is one of the best ways to actually save a lot more money towards your retirement, as well as other things like pensions, etc. I'm not an advisor for pensions and investments. I'm a mortgage and protection advisor, but this is definitely something that is so important to be looking at when you're looking at getting a mortgage. Last thing we want to do is just give you a massive mortgage and then not think about how you're going to pay it off. So this is really good and something I talk through all of my clients. Hopefully that makes sense. If you've got any questions, then drop me a comment in the comment section below and I'll be more than... Also, if you like this video, then I've got another video that I know you'll love. It's called Everything That You Need to Know to Buy Your First Home in the UK. And I'm pointing here because I'm hoping there'll be a video somewhere on the screen so that you can click on and then you can go through to this video. Now, quick warning, it is a long video. It's about 42 minutes long, but this breaks everything you need to know step by step. So you can watch it part by part if you want, a little bit each day. But this will really help you when going through the process of buying your first home. And also, if you're ready to buy your first home, you've got your deposit together and you're starting to look at properties, and maybe you want some help on the mortgage side, you can reach out. I'd be more than happy to help and point you in the right direction of the next steps. Thanks for watching.